What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another Shadowlands video. How are y'all doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a great Monday. It's Monday today. And listen, we're going to talk about some rogue stuff. We're back on the rogue. Did a plus 15. I'm actually pushing further with the rogue now. I'm going to try and get back to some keys that are similar to my shaman. So trying to push towards 20s. We already have 2,600 rating. We've done everything on, like, 16, 17. So this week was really good. We got all of our tyrannicals at least to 15, I think. The DOS was another. I hate DOS. I freaking hate DOS so much. Anyway, we're getting there. And our eye level is also getting there. We're at 270 now. Now, I'm not sure if these are totally optimized stats. I have a lot of versatility, which is what a lot of people sort of say you should get. The crit looks pretty good. You really don't need haste. So I feel like I could use a little bit more haste. Like, it's annoying sometimes, but in reality, you don't need it. So, yeah, we did a plus 15. What did we do here? Oh, it's a Necrotic Wake. Sorry. I'm losing my brain. We did a Necrotic Wake. I am Kyrian, so that helps obviously get the golems. But what I want to talk about is some of the really awesome tools that allow Rogue to CC enemies, which we'll get to one of those clips in a minute. Like, really, really good priority target CC. Number two, they have so many tools that allow them to continue to do damage even if there's a whole bunch of crap going on around you. Like, even if the whole world is exploding, you can basically just pop a couple buttons and you can keep doing damage. So one thing that's really annoying about this week is Spiteful. And inevitably, every pack that you're killing, there'll be like one mob that dies really quickly, and then a Spiteful pops out, and then it aggroes on top of you, and then you have to like run away, and you can't do damage. So, number one, you don't have to do that with Rogue because you have evasion, right? This thing is so insane on Spiteful weeks. I use this on cooldown on Spiteful weeks. Like, I just use it all the time. But on top of that, because of your talents, you've got some extra range. So Acrobatic Strikes is really helpful for giving you the extra range on all your attacks. You can just kind of kite the Spiteful, and you can always stay out of range of the Spiteful while continuing to hit all nearby enemies because you've got Blade Flurry on, which again is just like completely insane. It's really, really strong. Just giving you like all that cleave damage, right? So lots of tools that help you to sort of continuously deal damage and stay alive at the same time, and it's really, really awesome. So I'm going to showcase that a little bit in this video on the Necrotic Wake, and I have a bunch of little sections I want to get to. So let me talk about my build really quickly. This is what we ran. I got away from Weapon Master because I'm running Greenskin Whiskers for this build. So we have the Between the Eyes Legendary. This is a guaranteed chance that your next pistol shot will hit 300% harder. It's very strong with quick draw, because your Sinister Strike, of course, has a chance to make your next pistol shot half cost and do double damage. And then this quick draw sort of doubles down on that and says you also get an extra combo point, and it does 50% more damage. So it doesn't do double damage, but I think it either does, I don't know if it does 250% more damage or if it does double damage and then 50% of whatever the double damage was. I'm not entirely sure the calculation works, but the damage is very, very strong. And because we're not running the Blunderbuss build, we don't need to focus as much on casting Sinister Strike. So Weapon Master goes down in priority. So we have Quick Draw, Acrobatics, Mark for Death. I can't get away from this thing. Some people use Vigor, and that's fine, but honestly, Mark for Death is just so incredibly broken with Outlaw Rogue because you get to cool it down. Cheat Death, which saves me a couple times. It's very, very good. Alacrity, Blade Rush, pretty standard for the rest of it. Again, we've got Greenskin Whiskers, so we're basically just trying to press between the eyes as much as possible. And then we were back to Kyrian. I've actually experimented with Necrolord a little bit, and it's good, but it's a very different playstyle. So I'll do another video on Necrolord another day, but this is the build that we ran. We run Mechanicos to get the cooldown reduction on Echoing Reprimand. Echoing Reprimand, in my opinion, is so, so good for Outlaw Rogue because it really allows you to play around with your combo points. And it really can help you in a pinch when you're low on energy, when your cooldowns are not coming back, and you just need to get them back like really quickly without expending a lot of resources. Echoing Reprimand lets you do that. So Very, very good. That's what we ran. Let's get into the video over here. Let me go over here. Okay, good. So let's get this started.
That's awesome. Once she gets that stone in her head, she gets all glowy. Yeah, man.
All right, move this over here. Good, good, good. Here's the opening pack. This is actually very good for us. So get ready. Our AOE damage is surprising, and I'm getting better at doing it. So you always want to... Here's how I do the pulls anyway. Let me know how you guys do the pulls if you're playing Outlaw Rogue. I make sure that I always misdirect the tank, of course, and then I mark for death a target, and I immediately consume it, and I get slice and dice rolling. Sorry about the Twitch chat up here. I'm going to move this for the next video. I realize it's over top of all my buffs, but you can see slice and dice is already rolling, okay? So I mark for death into an immediate slice and dice so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done. And then I get into my combo. So we make sure that we are doing AOE damage here with Blade Flurry. And again, we get up to 20k here, 23k, 24k, 25k. FATMAN gets in there with crazy damage on his Frost. DK, look, he's doing 30k. FATMAN was crushing it. This is like one of his ults. But we're doing really good damage. Again, we have capped AOE, right? You know, I think we're one of the few classes left. Here's an example of evasion right here. Look at this spiteful guy hitting me. He's hit me like 3 or 4 times. It doesn't matter. You just pop evasion and you can stay in the fight. You can keep fighting, keep doing damage. I'm doing 26k right now. If I had to run away from the spiteful, which I would have had to do on my shaman, then I would have lost some damage there. Not a ton of damage necessarily because they have ranged abilities that they can use. But you can see, I really want to highlight that throughout the dungeon. The absolute necessity for something like evasion on a spiteful week. It's so powerful as a DPS tool. You have to think of it that way, right? If I press this button, it makes me invincible, which lets me do more damage. That's what's really cool. So we're doing big damage on the rogue. Like this is maybe as much as my enhance might be doing on certain pulls. So I'm just like really impressed with it. Let's get right to Blightbone. 212 15. Twitch is so much more difficult though. Here's Blightbone. Again, we're gonna start out with big damage. You want to start out with misdirect to the tank, mark for death on Blightbone, consume it with slice and dice. I have slice and dice rolling right here, and then we go. Blade Flurry, Echoing Reprimand, Blade Rush, Adrenaline Rush is going. Pop all your cooldowns and go. We're doing 31k right now. We're doing 30k. 30k! Like, it's just really good. Like, 28k. We got Echoing Reprimand back again because we hit multiple targets. That's Mechanicos kicking in right there. Look at Echoing Reprimand. It's got 15 seconds left on its cooldown again.
Spear here that I picked up. Like, should we just spear this?
I think we got as well, right? That's probably why it came back so quickly. But Mechanicos, the buff for Mechanicos says like when you hit Echoing Reprimand, if there's at least 4 targets to hit, you get 20 seconds off the cooldown, which is really powerful. So again, this boss damage here is really good. This is Tyrannical week, so it's very annoying for bosses because they last forever. And Outlaw Rogue has really good damage, man. It's just really good. So I love it. I'm having such a good time on this. I think it's potentially stronger than Enhancement Shaman. Not that I don't want to play Enhancement Shaman anymore. I still love playing it, but I just think that like performance-wise, I feel like Outlaw Rogue might have a chance to be better. Here's a really insane amount of AOE damage. Again, I'm going to start this fight off right here. So watch this. I'm going to mark. I just did mark for death into a slice and dice. I'm going to misdirect the tank. Here we go. Then I'm just going crazy. 26k, 28k, 31, 35k, 33. Look at this. Look at the details there. 30k. I'm not doing anything special. Like you can do this on every pack. On every pack with Outlaw Rogue. So like, my God, it's just good. Obviously, my damage fell off a little bit there, but it's just really good. 23, 24k by the end. I'm very happy with that. Like, there are going to be other classes that you bring in, like Survival Hunter or Warlock. Even though Warlock just got nerfed, they're still going to be very strong in Mythic Plus, guys. you're going to bring in these crazy AoE classes like Windwalker Monk, and they will do more damage than you on big packs like that. But if you can contribute 25k DPS as an Outlaw Rogue on every pack, that is enormous damage. That is really, really strong. So I'm going to go to 2. Let's get to the next. Let's kill this pack and then get to the next one.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Not okay.
Okay. So again, I don't have evasion up here, but that's okay. Okay. This next triple pack right here, it has 2 little guys and then the big guy that does the cleave and the fear. You can control these little guys basically the entire time. So I'm just going to slow this down a little bit because it's Half Weapon's very fast. 2 things that you have as Outlaw Rogue. You have it as any rogue, but it's really easy to pull it off as Outlaw Rogue, I think, in my opinion. Kidney Shot, which is going to stun somebody, and then you can vanish into a cheap shot, and the cheap shot's basically free. And the guy have the conduit that reduces their mana cost or energy cost. So right there, I interrupt his bone mend. You got to get the bone mender. I interrupt him there. Then I hit him with a full kidney here in a minute. Here's the full kidney. So now he's not going to be able to cast Bone Mend anymore. Now I turn my attention to the smaller guy. I'm not worried about the big Psychic Scream. That's Joe's job. But my job is to hit this second target here. I'm going to vanish right now. Ready? Here comes. Vanish into Cheap Shot. Now he's basically dead. But imagine if this was like a +20 and he was lasting a lot longer, then these kinds of things would matter. This is the priority target crowd control that you have as a rogue. This guy's still kidneyed over here. This guy's now cheap shotted. They're not going to do any damage. They're not going to do any healing. They're going to die. That is the kind of thing that you can bring to your team as an Outlaw Rogue. You're not going to do 50k AOE DPS, but I think I popped evasion here again. I'm just sitting here in front of my guy with evasion on. It's so good, man. The tools are so good. It's just really, really strong. So make sure you use your CC. Make sure you use your tools.
1.
And I can Shroud right here to get us past. Okay. So you don't have to get woe. Even if you have the AOE orbs, which we do from the Kyrian guy, they won't pull anything. We're damaging woe right here, and he's not pulling aggro because we're cloaked with my Shroud. Then we're going to double pull here, and we pull this pack. Nothing too crazy in here. Let's get right to the next boss, actually. Well, I'll show you the woe skip in a second. 220. We're gonna kill all this stuff. Right here, you can pull woe, depending on what your percentage is. We have a lot of extra percent that we're good with our percentage. So we're gonna kill woe here, and then we're gonna skip to Amarth.
Boy.
So we kill woe, we skip to Amarth. Here we go. Yada yada yada. Run 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 run. Then you're gonna pull Amarth into the corner. Start with Amarth. Pull him into the corner here. This is the best way to tank him. Again, we're doing 23k right off the bat, by the way. I'm not doing anything special, guys. I'm just doing the rotation for Outlaw Rogue, and it does that much damage right off the cuff. It's crazy.
I don't think so. I think we can just...
So you pull him into the corner, and then when he spawns his adds, they're not going to spawn like all over the encounter. They just kind of spawn in this corner, which is really, really helpful. Okay? So then Lynx does a really good job here in his druid. He blows all these adds in. There you go. He pushes them all in, and now they're all stacked up, and we just make sure that we have Blade Flurry going, and we're going to do maximum damage to everybody here. It's great. We're doing 23k.
Nice.
It's my phone. Hello? Then, oh yeah. Okay, watch the breath here. This is pretty funny.
Nice.
So again, this is another good tool of Outlaw Rogue that you can just shed any magic debuffs on you. But I should not have been standing here. This was a mistake. Okay, let me be clear. I get hit right directly by the breath. I immediately cloak it so that I don't take any damage.
I stood in that, but I'm fine.
Calm out, chat. Calm out.
No, nobody saw anything. I didn't even take a dot.
It's true. I didn't even take a dot. I didn't take any damage. Nobody can prove anything.
Oh, really?
I should have been standing somewhere else. It was my fault. So again, round two. I think that's Lynx there, or not? That's Kaz. Kaz does his bursting shot and pushes the enemies in. Really, really helpful there. That's a really good tool. Now most of the enemies are in here, and we're killing them all. I should be kicking some of these, but I'm actually kicking Amarth.
Yep, on it.
Standing in front of the breath. We're doing 15k on a boss fight, guys, on my rogue.
staying.
Like, the damage is going to go down here again, but it's just really good.
Breath.
I just can't get over how good it is. Like, I love this. Almost back up to 15k.
Second orb.
It's really, really good. So.
Shh, Llama, don't tell them. Shh.
Twitch chat was telling me Zuko did nothing wrong. See, I didn't do anything wrong. See, it's right there. So then we actually...
Your double...
Oh, God. This is the beginning of the end here for me. Listen to this.
What?
The loyal creations that do the AOE till you get out.
So, we have 2 Death Knights. Joe and Fatman are both the Death Knights here. They double mind control the loyal creations. And they're the ones that do the circle, that like the spine crush ability. And you have to get out of it. And the lady tells you to watch your step. And she says that every single time they cast Spine Crush. She goes, watch your step, watch your step, watch your step. But it doesn't matter because it's friendly. Like, they took them over, right? Oh, my God. It's so triggering and annoying.
Here.
So we just double orb this pack and blow it up.
Yeah, they're going to die really quick.
Look at the Kyrian weapon damage.
Might as well pull a next pack, then.
The orb doesn't actually last that long.
It doesn't.
I have a Spiteful on me right now. I'm going to pop Evasion, I think.
Quick. Like, it's over already.
Yeah, I popped Evasion. So I can stand here and keep doing damage, right? Again, next week this isn't going to matter as much, but Evasion is so good. It's really, really good. Here comes the Watcher Steps. Oh, my gosh. It just happens so many times. Like, I just... There it is. Look, watch your step. Like, I run away because I'm scared.
I hate you both already. I can't tell. I have no idea.
I literally just said I have it.
I know, but like,
I mean,
you know,
it's just instinct, right? It's like muscle memory.
Oh, they're all friendly? Oh. I'm still getting out.
Good. Get this creation?
Here comes another one.
Like how
Watch your step.
I don't know which step to watch. I don't know.
That's good.
Here comes another one.
I mean, goodbye.
Goodbye, Lynx.
I got hit by a thing here.
Ow, I got hit by something. I didn't even know it was real, but it was. I don't know what's real anymore.
I aimed that at you.
There's just circles all over the ground. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's too many circles. Watch your step.
Uh-huh.
Watch your step. Okay, let's go to
I'm
Stitchflesh.
literally 10 meters away.
231. Here we go. Here comes Stitchflesh.
I think can I get hit by the hooks too?
So Fatman's gonna pay.
Can
You watching this fight? Fatman's gonna pay. Don't worry, I'll get him back. There's a watch your step right there. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it by now. It's okay. I'm standing in the circles now. I've been taught something very, very bad. Is that I should stand in circles, which I shouldn't, but I'm going to. We're doing 16k off the cuff here. We pull the boss down. On this boss fight, I don't know if we actually have any spears left, but I think you should always save your spears for the last boss. So here comes the arrow. You want to throw this at Stitchflesh, and he's gonna do morbid fixation, and it'll pull him. You cannot stand in between the ad and the boss. Don't do that. Then, as always, the next one goes to the stage. So Kaz does a good job. Throw it to the stage. Then it gets a bit more complicated because the second ad comes out. Then we have this moment right here. This guy, this ad right here, is throwing a spear at Kaz over here. Let me back it. Let me set this up. I just want to set it up so it makes more sense. This second ad is about to throw his cleaver. There it is. It's on Kaz. He's going to throw the cleaver this way. I'm about to get morbid fixation, so I run over here so that the boss will run towards me, and then the hook will hit the boss, okay? Very simple. That's what you should do. What do we have over here? We have a little Death Knight over here. Right here. This is Fatman. I want you to see something. Here it comes. Here comes the hook. Oh, who does it hit? Fatman. That's who it hits. It doesn't hit me. It doesn't hit the boss. It hits Fatman because he's standing right next to where the hook's coming out. To be fair, he was like kind of off to the right. It looks like it shouldn't hit him, but it does. So then watch what happens.
Did it not hit him?
Then it doesn't hit the boss, so I get hit. I proc cheat death immediately, and then I vanish.
It went to the right.
Holy shit. I vanished. That
So
was really tight.
I think FATMAN just
I
needed
was
to
like, why
stand.
did it hit him?
FATMAN just needed to stand like a little bit more to the right. But anyway, it didn't end up mattering. We end up killing the boss, perfectly fine. But it was just kind of a funny moment.
I thought one
Just remember, with those hooks, they have a really wide like hitbox, so you have to be really careful how like where you're standing. So let's go to 242. We wipe a couple times on this boss. This boss fight is very hard, and there's a discussion I had in chat in comments down below of another video talking about like, why do you save your spears and stuff for this boss when you can basically just like one-shot Stitchflesh? And the reason is, on high tyrannical, this boss is so annoying. Number one, he sends somebody downstairs into the gauntlet over and over and over again, right? Let's go there really quick. 239. He sends somebody down into the gauntlet. Like, I'm down here. I'm not DPSing the boss. So you lose a DPS for like the majority of the fight. Rogue is also very, very good. Outlaw Rogue is so good at this gauntlet, by the way. Watch me just crush this guy. It's not hard at all. So, but like, you're going to lose a DPS down here. And then on top of that, he keeps putting a shield on himself for the DPS that are up here, which is really, really annoying. He does frozen binds, which you have to get out of. He's going to put a shield on himself right now. He's got this shield. This happens all fight long. So having weapons and lust and anything, any bonus that you can get to do damage to this guy is really, really helpful.
1%.
Because he's just so frustrating to kill. Here's the final moment here. Watch this. This is funny.
Oh, holy fuck, we're gonna time this key.
Watch your step. Watch your step. I'm not watching my step anymore. Who needs to watch their step? It's not gonna hurt me, right?
Barely.
Wait, that was a bad one. Oh my god. I'm screwed now. I just got hit by that. Oh, I'm so screwed with that now.
I've like learned the wrong thing now. I'm totally screwed for like circle mechanics now. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go back to here. I'm screwed now. Any circle on the ground, I'm just going to be standing in it like an idiot. Anyway, let's look at the damage. This was a necrotic wake. So we did 11.2 overall. Not bad. It needs to get better, but it will get better. But you saw some of our AOE damage was incredible there with this build. Between the eyes, doing so much damage with our legendary, making pistol shot do even more damage. We had a couple pistol shots hit for 27k. That's because of this legendary, Greenskin Whiskers. So I like Greenskin. It's completely passive, but it's good. It's actually quite good. I like how different this build kind of is, and it did a lot of damage. So I'm really happy with the state of my Outlaw Rogue. It feels like it's really, really strong, and I'm really enjoying it a lot, honestly. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. One question I actually wanted to ask you guys is about making money in this game. I don't know if any of you guys are experts at making money in WoW, but what are you doing at this point in the expansion that's like relatively easy to make money? Because like I'm running pretty low on money. I need to make some, and like I don't want to do an activity that's going to consume my whole day, I guess, or I don't, maybe I'm just being lazy, but I'm assuming it's probably just like farming herbs or maybe just doing the callings, I guess. But I wonder if that's going to be enough money. I probably should just do like the callings that I'm not doing each week. Like, is this the best way to make money? Is these callings? Let me know in the comments down below how you guys prefer to make bank in this game that isn't too time consuming. Like, I'm not going to go play the auction house and like sort of buy stuff and sell stuff. Like, that's just not what I'm going to do. I might go, if I go farm a bunch of herbs and just sell them, I might end up doing that. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Drop a like down below if you did like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's that big shiny red button down there. It does help me out a lot, guys, if you want to hit that sub button. If you want to support the future of what I'm doing on this channel, the absolute best way is through Patreon. I have a Patreon link down below. Click that if you're interested. Thank you so much again for watching. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.